I just want to say hello. Hello. I just want to say those people over there. There are 3 mobile intensive care ambulances here. These are top-of-the-line ambulances. They have a steel undercarriage. If it goes under a landmine, it'll destroy the ambulance. Won't kill the people inside. It has cardiac defibrillators. It has. This is a fully equipped. It has 2 cardiac electric defibrillators on board. It has oxygen tanks. It has telemetry machines on it. It has narcotics, and because of that, they ship it separately. This is going to go to the Port of Fort Lauderdale. We're waiting for another one to come from Charleston. They take 2 of them and put them in a container, and then it's shipped to Israel. It'll take 3 weeks, Bruce, to get there. Once it gets there, they'll notify you where it's stationed. I think this one's going to Haifa, and the other 2, one's going to Tel Aviv, and I think the other one's going to Arad. There's a lot of drownings in Arad, so they wanted an ambulance there. These are the paramedics. The paramedics on there. This one was just recently dedicated, was shipped and stationed in Sderot, and just by chance there was a bombing there, and the newspaper took a photographer, took it, and the doors on the side. And you'll notice on the side it says 101. In Israel, you don't dial 911 because it's left to right, right to left. You dial 101. 101 is 101. So this is the most advanced ambulance in the world. It's going to Israel. Bruce, it's a wonderful mitzvah. There's an hour of faith. There's no greater mitzvah than saving a life, and that's what these ambulances will do. And recently, a 49-year-old Russian woman, an immigrant, came 49 years old. She had twins. Right in the ambulance. Yeah. So that's very nice. So on the count of 3, we're going to cut the ribbon and dedicate it. Yeah, and then we're going to go inside to the chapel. And the rabbi's going to speak, and we're going to have. Okay. Right over here. Yeah, right over here. Okay. Here. Okay. On the count of 3.
This doesn't mean they're going to do any brisses on them ambulance.
No,
that's the only cut, right?
That's the only cut. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Good morning. Thank you all for coming out this morning. My name is Richard Hoffman, and I have the honor of being president of Temple Beth Am. And I want to thank Gay. She's giving me the thing already. She's giving me the thing. And I want to thank each and every one of you for joining us this morning at really what is a wonderful occasion in the life of Temple Beth Am. And we have some entertainment this morning. We're going to hear some remarks in terms of what has brought us all here together. And so, without further ado, I would like to thank Jackie Burney for bringing her 4th grade class. And they are going to entertain us with a song. So, listen up. sustaining Jewish life. That is the mission that is Temple Beth Am, and we really need no reminder of that than listening to these voices fill this room this morning with Jewish voices of song. So thank you, Jackie Bernie, and thank you to the 4th grade class. I would like to invite Rabbi Rachel Greengrass to our arena to speak to us about the theme of the meaning of this day. Rabbi, thank you.
We're gathered together today to celebrate an amazing gift. The most precious gift that one can give. The gift of life, the gift of health, security, the gift of hope. The gift of not one, but 3 state-of-the-art ambulances to Magen David Adom, Israel's only emergency medical disaster service. 3 more vehicles that will come to the aid of those in need, whether it be an elderly woman with chest pain, a young man in a bike accident, or like we saw in the past 2 weeks, coming to the aid of groups of Israelis under attack from rocket fire. The Torah teaches us that pikuach nefesh, the preservation of life, is the highest mitzvah. It is so sacred that you can break Shabbat or any other mitzvot in order to save a life. The Talmud reads that whoever destroys a single life, it is as though they have destroyed the entire world. And whoever saves a single life, it is as though he has saved the entire world. When we save a life, we save not only the life of that person, we save their family and friends, anguish and pain. We save any future children and generations that may grow from that person. We save the influence that person will have on the world. By allowing them to live on, we allow them to change and to shape the world. These 3 ambulances were given in honor of 3 amazing men. Izzy Pulaski, Tracey's grandfather, who came from Russia, who was a tailor, who taught her father to fish, and who was a good man, who would be so honored by this gift today. And Barney Berkowitz and Jack Schneider. Barney and Jack were both blue-collared workers who in their time could not have imagined a gift like this, of this magnitude. But it was the memory of these men who inspired the gift. Jack and Barney were both givers. They gave to their families, supported one another, and were there for others. To this day, Nancy says that people still approach her to talk about what an amazing man Jack was. And while Barney was a strikingly handsome man, it was his internal beauty that one remembers now. Both men got along with people of all creeds and all races. They were both hard workers and taught that what you did with your money really matters. So it's fitting that, in their memory, people of all races, all faiths, and all creeds will receive life-saving aid. Their families, through the Fairholme Foundation, have enabled their memory to continue to help others. Judaism teaches that our actions matter, that we need to consciously make the effort to use what power we have in our possession towards good. During Purim, which we celebrated only a few weeks ago, we read Megillat Esther, where Mordecai, when asking Esther to risk her life to save the Jewish people, asks her, "Who knows whether you have not attained royalty for such a time as this?" His words speak to us all. What do we do with the power that we have, with the influence that we have? How can we use our position in life to help those in need? Today, we celebrate that there are those among us who take this charge very seriously. This gift will save countless lives. This gift will help those in need and give hope to the people of Israel. It gives security to our homeland and blesses our people with health. Nancy shared with me that when she thinks of her father Jack and her uncle Barney, she feels blessed. Now in their memory, we will all be blessed. Not only those who knew and loved them, but the entire house of Israel. So a mazel tov on your gift, I know that Izzy and Jack and Barney would be so proud and honored as the people of Israel and your congregation are today.
Thank you very much for those words and bringing the traditions of Porto to this day. I think that God works in strange and mysterious ways, and we can take out each and every day in our lives. At this point, it is my honor to invite Harry Goldstein, who is the chairman of Porto Vita Friends of Magen David Adom, to address you and please let us hear his remarks.
It is both an honor and a pleasure to be here today to thank Tracey and Bruce Berkowitz for their very generous gift deed. Their deed is even so much more special because it was given unsolicited, which goes to show the dedication and the passion of the Berkowitz family and the Fairholme Foundation. The dedication of these mobile intensive care units were given in the honor of three people who were very important in their lives. And we need to recognize that what they meant to these people. These three advanced trauma immigrants were shipped from Porto Vita, stationed in Israel, where they will be able to respond at a moment's notice to, God forbid, heart attacks, strokes, accidents, and yes, of course, suicide bombing. They carry the most advanced medical equipment in the world and will operate 24/7 to save lives and alleviate pain and suffering. These are non-sectarian ambulances. They will help Jews, Christians, and Muslims. Our faith teaches us that no greater blessing or mitzvah than to save a life. Bruce and Tracey, your ambulance will save so many lives. On behalf of the State of Israel, it's my pleasure to present you with this monument. Appreciation for the gifting of 3 ambulances for Magen David Adom and saving lives in Israel. Thank you.
Thank you.
First of all, I love the new yarmulkes at the time. I can't believe someone didn't think of this sooner. On that basis, first of all, we're very lucky at Fairholme Foundation that we can do this, and we hope to do much more for the various communities in Miami. It's also very important that our grandparents and parents lived the great American dream. They were able to allow their children to do better in life, to have a better life than they had. So we hope with these ambulances that we can help the generations and future generations in Israel have a better life. So thank you all for attending. We're honored, humbled that you've attended, and let's eat.